InZoi has announced that they're removing the Denuvo copyright protection with the release of InZoi in early access, and they will also do so with the demo they have released. And if you're wondering what does that supposed to mean and how did we got here, let me explain. If you want to read the whole announcement from the game director himself, you can do so down below in the video description, where you find the link to the official post. So with that said, how did we got here? Well, people have downloaded the InZoi Studio, the demo, right? And people looked at the game and realized, that's interesting. The demo has Denuvo copyright protection. That's very weird because you're not mentioning that on the Steam page for the demo, and you also do not mention that anywhere on the official Steam page, which, by the way, is Steam requiring from developers using it. And they never communicated that they actually will put Denuvo in the game. So as you can imagine, people were not really thrilled to hear about that. And if you're asking, wait, okay, Mo, what's Denuvo? Denuvo is an anti-piracy protection. It's there to not stop cheaters, as some people sometimes assume, weirdly enough. It's there to stop pirates copying the game. And it works. It is the most successful anti-piracy software, but it comes with a bunch of issues and pretty much bad PR because it tries to tackle an issue and makes money for the company who is offering it where there isn't really an issue. If you're looking back at some of the most successful games in the recent decade even, you will realize that most of those games never had a copyright protection to begin with, like Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate 3, just to name two of them, don't even use a copyright protection and sold so many units that, yeah, you would wonder, like, hey, how much money could they have made with copyright protection and so on and so forth. This is a discussion which is going on in the gaming industry for a while now, but it seems like that now companies are getting more and more hard numbers that Denuvo is fixing a problem where there basically isn't one. And Denuvo itself, again, is also coming with some issues, especially when you want to go further into modding. It doesn't mean that Denuvo is not allowing modding, it does, but you have to do it through the official modding tools. The moment you want to go deeper than that, and you even want to go into the code to change something, as some of the deep mods sometimes do, Denuvo is getting in the way, because, well, it protects the code, it protects the game, and it checks if maybe something has been changed, right? So that can lead, doesn't have to, but can lead to issues. And this is how we got here. So not only did the community say, hey, you have never told us this, because there are quite a bit of people who have a stand that they say, I will not buy games as long as they have Denuvo because I don't want to support this shady company, and especially you hiding this fact from us, what's going on here, right? And the next thing is that a lot of modders, at least that's what they are saying in the official announcement, came to them personally and were like, hey, look, we normally don't speak up, but this is something which concerns us, so can we maybe not? And apparently it was enough people where they had the feeling, okay, they do a disservice to the game, they do a disservice to the brand, especially because they're trying to build this PR spin of they are very forthcoming to the community, they are not looking for profit, they are looking for the players. They basically want to be on good terms with the community, and they have been communicating this for months now. And, well, hiding the fact that they are using Denuvo, or even using Denuvo, would compromise that. So, good news, they're removing it. Now, will they immediately remove it on the release date? Probably. Nowadays, it's not really that hard anymore to remove Denuvo, and the game will basically not have that. Second, if people are still concerned about the piracy, as I already say, it's more or less not an issue as we have seen now with numbers. But here's the thing, InZoi has tons of online functionalities. And most of the time, pirated versions cannot use online functionalities because the servers are like, hey, wait, that's not an original copy. I'm not helping you, right? So with all the online functionalities in the game already, and even maybe multiplayer coming down the line, a lot of people just want to have an original version, right? So it's, again, it has copyright protection by just having a lot of functionality which needs online services to function, and that's what a lot of games are doing with those kind of things. So this is a good news. I am very happy about that because I have been advocating against the Denuvo as a non-issue for years now, and I'm always glad to hear. I'm also glad to hear that InZoi has realized that it was a mistake and they shouldn't have done that. They have said they are sorry about this. They have apologized, and you should definitely give the whole announcement a read. It's really enlightening. With that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. Also, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more Enzoy videos and strategy games in general, and management and building games is what we are focusing on here on the channel, I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. With that said, thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.